Who's the player that you're bringing to the roulette?
The guy that just roofed one against us. I would love us to sign him.
Ndiaye?
I did it on FIFA and it worked. So obviously it's going to work. No, but in all seriousness, I think when his name was first mentioned on this pod, I did not know who he was, and I looked at his foot mob real quick, and I think he had 4 goals in 48 games. So I said something along the lines of like, "Oh, perfect for Everton." Dude, this dude, I mean, he was playing on the right to start the year because Grealish came in, and off either side, it does not matter. He's so dangerous, and there is end product with him. And to be frank, I really do just enjoy watching him, and in the way the game is played today, I feel like you're kind of getting that level or category of player, if you will, you're seeing less and less of. And not only does he have that side of the game where I just do enjoy watching it and the way he's playing, I think it's a perfect fit. And we desperately need a player like that on our left wing. We need a player who we can play week in, week out. And the reason I said I was throwing up a prayer is because I have no doubt in my mind that it will not be him. And to be fair, another guy I've been pretty high on with Morgan Rogers. I think they end up signing him. He's been less convincing, and he's definitely better through the middle than as a left winger, if you will. And I just like that aspect of Ndiaye's game. He could probably play in the 10 too. So to have that sort of versatile attacker can play on either side, I think that'd be a great signing.
Yeah, talking about a player that fits that Mbeumo, Semenyo, Cunha, like that style of transfer, like that's a proven commodity in the league that is coming off a very good season and has gotten better every year that he's played in the league. That's Ndiaye. And from a left wing standpoint, like the only team that I'm going to like rule out would probably be City.
We're not getting him. There's no need to get him.
Yeah, that was my thought. So in terms of the other 5, like all of them have
change Arsenal.
I have worries about his ability to perform in a higher reputation team that's going to see low blocks a little bit more. You're not running into space. You're running into a wall. And that his best qualities become a little bit harder to capitalize on. But I know Grant's been. I think you've talked about him for like a month.
I do understand that I think he's that level of player. To be honest, I think he has that capability to tight control. I definitely think he's capable. I mean, I think I forgot which team he scored it against, but it was like off of a throw in, and he just by 3 people like out of nothing. Mm-hmm. I think he's that type of player that can give you inspiration when you're looking for something, and kind of given the state or the genre of wingers that we have, I'm cool off that. I'm good. I do not need to see these road runners playing out wide, especially with obviously our last manager, but even in some of our good periods under Rosignor, a lot of chances just get funneled out wide. 1v1, like even against these low blocks, right? It's just 10 men sitting back. It's a 1v1 with your winger, and it's a Garnacho, it's Neto. A player like Estevao who will just go attack them, right? Like Ndiaye's of that ilk where he will just keep going at his player if the opportunity presents itself. Mm-hmm. And he's nice.
He is nice. I think that it would be a home run signing for. I think Villa are also out of the picture just money wise.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to rule out Liverpool because no Everton player goes to Liverpool.
Rio's pathway.
That works. So I honestly think that of the 3 big teams, like it will be an Arsenal, United, Chelsea run-in, and the question just becomes, he's 26, so do you have to just automatically rule out Chelsea?
Yeah, probably.
And then does Arteta
he might not even leave after a year. He might stay. He might go abroad. But
look, at United, I would 100% take him. I think it fits into their entire transfer strategy. I know that they're pretty high on that kid from Leipzig,
Diamande.
Yeah.
I'm very high on him too. I've also someone put a Gittins comp and was like, forget everything you've seen since he's gotten to the club. And you're like, yeah, I kind of understand that. Like we have a very similar ilk of player where it's like, hey, maybe we should try the one we just spent fucking 55 and 5 on. So, but yeah, no, he would definitely have an impact at a top club. I definitely would concede that.
I think that the perfect fit for him is United because that spot is just his. Like the left winger, we've talked about it. That position is made for him currently. If it's whether it's Carrick or any other manager, like you've just kind of, I could see that working, and especially because United, regardless of who comes in, I still think will play transitional. Like, I just don't. It's not United DNA
In
to
the
be this
DNA.
crazy possession team, and Ndiaye just fits that mold. It is literally Cunha and Bumo, and then like Ndiaye. That just makes sense from if that's the transfer strategy that they're pushing, especially with getting back into all comps. Like, that's a huge push. If you're like rotation out on the left, would be some mix of Cunha, Dorgu, and Ndiaye. Like, that seems pretty good to me from a realistic standpoint. Now, whether or not United really play into this Leipzig thing, I don't know. But realistically, I think United have potentially the best shot to get him, unless it's Chelsea, because they can just offer
3
him.
attackers. So,
well, they
I don't know if you guys are even
based
in
off
for
of the briefings, it sounds like the places that they're looking
Left
at
wing?
are left wing, left back, and then the midfield.
Yeah,
Which-
the way we're fucking running our club, yeah, I wouldn't blame a single player for leaving and for picking another team over us. So
Yeah, that's a
Yep,
good player
we're
though,
fucking
because
idiots.
he's super fun. I think that he's just a great talent.
bro, the
Any
Selly
team,
too.
any team
Hard.
getting him is getting a player of real quality. It's just a question of, to Milo's point, like, will he transition well? Which is that's a risk for any player that's taking that leap from a team that is sit back and counterattack and Moyes ball to.
Yeah, I am
There-
starting to have
there's
my
some-
doubts, but Morgan
there is
Rogers
some
is
kudos
probably
sense to it.
my second one.